Assalamu alaikum. Hey guys, I'm back and welcome all of you to my new video tutorial. This video tutorial, let's see how QGIS can be used to view the tables we created in last tutorial. Could you remember that in last video tutorial, I told you that how to connect PostGIS data with QGIS, and then you can work on it. So this is the tutorial that I am going to execute those things that I have told you in my last video tutorial. Basically, uh, we created some sort of tables under this schema called New York City, and these are those three tables: name, lines, polygons, and points. I hope you have remembered that we had added some geometric column to each table, and then we inserted some sort of geometric feature like lines, polygons, points, etc. So for points feature, let's see, we added basically 2 points situated in New York City, which is the Statue of Liberty and World Trade Center. And for line, let's see, we added another 2 of, line feature called Brooklyn Bridge and Lincoln Tunnel. And we also inserted a polygon feature, which is called Central Park. So we can view this here as well. If we just go to this option, a little icon looks like eye. If you click this, look, this is the Central Park visualized, the geometric form. But here you cannot fathom or recognize uh, where this geometric feature is located in the map. There is no lat long or the surrounding map location. So PgAdmin does not offer us to edit or to work with this map, but it does have an extension called PostGIS, which is internally connected with QGIS. So using that kind of extension or kind of pathway, we can visualize or view all these polygons and line data into QGIS. So this video is very important and indispensable to understand this sequential thing about geospatial data creation and view it in your desired software. So let me briefly tell about QGIS. The quantum GIS, short, we usually call it QGIS. So it is a free and open source desktop GIS package, which is, alike or analogous to ISRIS ArcMap, which is very prominent. Usually we use ArcMap for our purpose, but why we should use QGIS here is that revealing thing, because of its support for viewing PostGIS data and its strong cartographic capability. These two are often found paired together. Okay, to add your PostGIS data into QGIS, one thing you should not forget about it, which is you should create an extension under the database you are going to add. The extension should be called as PostGIS. For me, I'm going to add Lab3 database, so I have already an extension called PostGIS. Basically, this extension under that particular database works as the mediator between PgAdmin4 and QGIS. So unless you created this PostGIS database, PostGIS extension under the database, you won't be able to add your tables or data in QGIS. So this plays a vital role. Please don't forget to create this. So now let's go to QGIS interface and minimize PgAdmin. So I'm going to minimize PgAdmin and drag the QGIS. I have already opened up for me. So once you have this interface, okay, before that you might need to create username and password, and entering this password you will be able to see this kind of interface. So there's so many tabs or options you can explore in Quantum GIS, in short QGIS. However, for this tutorial purpose particularly, I am interested in browser section, more particularly in PostGIS browser. So through this browser, basically, I will call upon all of the data from PgAdmin to QGIS. So to make a connection, to call upon your data, upload your data, you should have a connection. So I have already one database connected, which is ice cream. So for this tutorial, I'm going to add a new database called lab3. So for that, first of all, let's go to the new connection section, and here you will just insert some information like the name under which you are going to call upon your database. So let's name it for me tutorial. Service section, that should be empty, it's not compulsory. Host, it should be localhost for me. And database, let's call it lab3 because it should be analogous to the name as it is in PgAdmin database. Here lab3 I'm going to add. So once I will add this database, all of the steps, all of the documents or data under this database will be automatically uploaded to QGIS. So here, that's why I have written lab3. Make sure you don't misspell. Come back to basics section. Here you will insert your username that you created while installing QGIS, and also the password you created. So for me, the username is let's copy and paste Postgres, and password that should be hidden. So I am going to insert my password. Okay, so before hitting OK button, you should test the connection whether it is valid or not. Once you click this, it will be connection to tutorial was successful, so that it means your connection is valid. Now click OK. Once you clicked OK, the database should be popped up here. Look, I had only ice cream before connecting this database. Now I have this tutorial database. Okay, so look, under tutorial database, all the data including tables and schema are uploaded, are popped up right now in QGIS. If we just come back to PgAdmin, here we can examine whether all the tables are including the schema are connected or not. Look, I had 3 schemas called New York City, Public and USA under my database, and I have worked only with New York City for this tutorial, and under this I had only 3 tables. So all this information correctly transferred into QGIS right now. So let's minimize the ice cream, and we'll be working a little bit for tutorial. So under New York City there should have 3 tables. So in QGIS, in PgAdmin, it appeared as table. However, when we connected these data with QGIS, it looks like shift file, point data, polygon data, and line data. So let's drag this line feature down. Look, once I drag this here in layer section, it is right now viewed in the this interface. Same here, if I drag polys and points as well, look, these three feature are right now viewed in QGIS, but still we don't know where it is and what is this. So to view its reference feature, we can have the state shift file of United States of America, so that we can reference the point, line, and polygon feature where they are situated or located in New York City. So I have already uploaded a shift file of state, US state. So that should be my folder. Let's drag this state. Okay, now this one should be down, and if I just make it a little bit bigger, look, now we can see where this features are located. These are the polygon feature. Let's name it, level the name. This is Central Park. Line feature, show it. Line feature, it's tiny, so you should zoom it so that you can view it. Lincoln Tunnel. Okay, and point feature, let's level it. Okay, so here all these things are jotted down, and we can easily visualize and can reference its surrounding feature. We can also level the US state so that it's clear that where is the New York City. Look, this is the New York City. Okay, this is the Central Park, the Statue of Liberty, New Jersey. Everything is right now very, very clear. So now you can work with the symbology like points. You can create a good one. Symbology, you can change this. You can just make it a little bit bigger, apply this, and okay. You can polygon, you also can change the polygon color. Let's call it this color, and apply this. Okay, you can also work with line feature. You will just make it a little bit bigger and change the color, like, let's see, this one. Okay, so everything right now is very, very transparent and clear. To make this tutorial short and precise, let me end here. But before going to the conclusive part of this tutorial, let me just summarize what I have done in this tutorial. In this tutorial, we have shown you that how to add your PostGIS data into QGIS through the connection of an extension called PostGIS. So for that, you need to have a database. Under the database, you should have schema, and under schema you should have some tables. Bear in mind, without geom column or geometry column in your table, it's not gonna be possible for you to view it in QGIS, because QGIS needs the geometry. QGIS needs for a particular feature to have its coordinate. So once you have that geometry or coordinate, it can reference and view it in its interface. So this is how you can display or view any source of data which has, as long as its geometry, you can view it in QGIS. So that's all for the time being. I hope you guys have liked my video. If you have, please do subscribe to my channel called Lat Long Coder. I will come up with another new video. Till then, bye bye. Allah Hafiz.